Hello everyone, if you're watching this video by accident, today I will be showing two methods on how to add positive and negative integers. And again, if you came across this video by accident, I hope you learned something from it. I am doing these videos for my 7th graders. I teach math in the middle school, so I'm doing these to support what I'm teaching them in the classroom. So today I'll be showing two methods. That's why I have the whiteboard split into two parts. So the first method involves doing some lines, some segments. For example, as you guys can see, I have 3 segments of 2. So now we can do inches, we can do feet, we can do centimeters, kilometers, whatever unit of measure you want to use, you can use it for your problem. Or if you get a word problem where they specify that you have to use miles, or it just depends on what type of problems you're doing. In this case, I just want to focus on the procedural part of the math, so that's why I have it just set up like this. But we're going to start with this one. So the way I teach it is I have 3 segments of 2, like I said, whatever unit of measure you want to use. So I'm going to do 3 segments of 2. Again, this 2 comes from here, and the 3 is representing the 3 segments. So if I add all of these, the results for that part is going to be 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. So for this part, I would have 6, right? 6. And I'm going to write it down over here on the side, because I'm going to use that to add it. So I took care of this part. I put a little check mark just to verify that I took care of that part. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the next one. So for this one, I have 3 segments of 3. Okay, so I do the same 3 segments, but this time each one of them is going to be 3. So I got 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, so I took care of the first 2 parts of my adding positives and negatives. So far I've only reduced the segments for the operation. So at the end of this one, I'm going to have 9. Now I'm going to start paying attention to these signs. Right now I haven't paid much attention to them because I know I'm going to add them anyway. So now I start looking at this, and this is telling me that I must add the product of these 2. So 6 plus 9 is going to be 15. Now I'm not done yet, but I am done with these 2. So I'm going to put my check mark right here. Okay. Now I have a segment of 15. I'm going to represent that with the big line that's going to equal 15. So this line is 15. Now this negative is telling me that I must go back 5. Okay. I always tell them that when it's a positive, you move to the right, and if it's a negative, you go to the left. Again, positive to the right, negative to the left. Okay, so I'm going to go back 5 because I have a negative 5. So from this segment, I'm going to go back 5. Okay, negative 5. So now 15 minus 5 is going to be my new segment. So that segment is going to equal 10. Because as we know, 15, I should actually put the signs on this side, now that I think about it. 6 plus 9 is 15. Now 15 minus 5 is going to give us a result of 10. Okay, so I put my check mark on this one because I took care of it. Now I only have one more left. Which is positive 4. This positive 4, I'm going to show it again with another segment. Then I'm going to add to this 10. So from this 10, I'm going to add 4, which I'm also going to do over here, plus 4. So what's 10 plus 4? 14. And that is my answer. Okay, so same thing over here. We end up with the segment of 14. Okay. Now, if you think this method is too long, we have another option that I actually like to I like this other option too, because I just go straight into multiplying. Okay, so this is 7th grade, so kids should know how to multiply already. So if you can, I'm going to try to put some videos in the future where I can teach you how to multiply. I'm going to try to do this really quick. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus 3 times 3 is 9. Now I'm going to keep that in a parenthesis still. So plus a negative 5 and plus 4. Now this other method involves tiles. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to represent this number with positive signs. So I have 6 positive signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now this one is giving me 9 positives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep adding to the positives. I'm going to add 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Now I'm going to add 4 more because I have another positive. The negative I'm not going to do yet. So I'm going to add 4 positives. Since I'm running out of space, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Barely had enough space for all the positives. So I took care of all my positives. This one first, check mark, had the 9, and had the 4. Okay, I like to add the little check mark just to make sure that I'm taking care of all the parts of my problem. Now I will get to the negative part. For the negative part, I'm going to use my marker, my red marker, to represent the negatives, which is 5 negatives. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now as you notice, I put the negatives right under the positive sign because I will cancel out the 0 pairs. 0 pairs are a good way to not mess up on these type of problems and actually get the right answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel these. Cancel, 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 cancel. Okay, and now I'm just going to count my positive signs. Okay, so the reason why I cancel these out is because a positive can cancel out a negative. Positive cancels out a negative, positive cancels out a negative, and so on until we run out of negatives. Once we're out of negatives, we can't cancel anything else. So I'm just going to count the positives, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what's my answer? 14. Okay. Again, I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos. I hope my students do really well on this test on Wednesday. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know how I can make these videos better, because at the end of the day, they're for you. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.